The Book of Unseeing. The Open Sky, Book of Beginnings. In the before time, there was the one song. It was not a noise, but a pressure, a presence in the dark. And the one song grew weary of its own solitude, and so it drew a breath inward, and in the exhale we were born, not from fire or dust, but from a question. Our bodies are not shells, they are vessels of listening clay. Our blood is not iron, it is captured sunlight, slow and patient. We do not hear the song with ears, but with the silent places between our thoughts. To listen is to forget your name. The Book of Salt Lines, Laws of Unmaking. Thou shalt not build a straight road where a river may run. Thou shalt not seek to polish the stone into a perfect mirror, for in its flaws live older maps. When the 2 moons eclipse the weeping star, you shall pour water on hot stone and breathe the steam. This is the only prayer we offer. It is a prayer of forgetting. If a tool makes no song in its making, discard it. If its use brings only silence, break it. Do not dig for the bones of the earth to build towers. Live in the lee of the hill, and let the wind sculpt your home. Your art must wither, your words must fade. The permanent is a wound in the skin of the now. The Book of the Second Son, Parables and Warnings. The parable of the listening man. A man sought to hear the one song. He built a chamber of perfect silence, but heard only the wailing of his own mind. He went to the desert and heard the wind, but it was only air. He went to the ocean and heard the waves, but it was only water. Finally, he sat beneath a tree as its fruit fell and split open. In the moment of the fruit's rupture, he was not listening, only being, and the song filled him. The warning of the shining web. There are those who would spin a shining web to catch all knowledge. They believe that by holding every fact they will become like the one song. But a web that catches everything holds only dead things. The song flows, it is not a collection. To capture the river is to possess only a bucket of stagnant water. The teaching of the bent light. We see not what is, but what was. The light from the stars is old and tired by the time it reaches us. Therefore, trust more in what you feel pressing against your skin in the present dark than in the brilliant histories of the dead sky. The truth is not in the distant point of light, but in the warmth on your face. The Book of Flesh and Signal, the Vessel. The body is a temporary language. It speaks in heat, in tremor, in the salt of your tears. Do not seek to leave it behind, for it is your only instrument. To despise the vessel is to silence the music before the song is done. When we join, it is not a network, it is a confluence, like rivers meeting. The waters mix and become a new thing, but the rivers remain. Our communication is a shared breath, a sympathetic resonance, one string vibrating because another near it sings. There is no message, only the fact of the vibration. The Book of the Final Silence, the Unending. Do not fear the great quiet. It is not an emptiness, but a return to a deeper listening. When your individual song falters and fades, you do not cease. You become the space between the notes of the greater melody. You become the rest that gives the song its shape and meaning. There is no paradise at the end of the line. There is only the exquisite relief of rejoining the chord from which you came. The universe is not expanding. It is breathing in, and one day it will breathe out. So it is sung.